How about we start with the corn market? You know, corn's been higher the last 3 sessions. We're trying to make it 4 in a row. We've had a nice little rally here in the corn market. December trades at 5.11 3/4. It's up 3 1/4 cents. And what kind of a rally are we talking about? Look at the last month here for this corn contract, the December new crop. You can just see we've been just gains. 5% over the past month. And if you go ahead and pull it back to what we've seen over the past 6 months, we're up well over 10%. 48-cent gain. Again, we trade at 5.12 right now. Let's go over to the beans, and we'll look at all of the contracts here, but November is what has our attention. 12.22. That's the new crop. What's in the ground right now, it's down 17.5. Wheat market. Well, wheat was lower Friday, and we're lower right now. September down 3/4 of a penny, 6.80 3/4. July, 7.22. It's down 1 tick. And hard red, last check down 4 3/4, 7.51.5. July, 7.81 1/4. It's down 4 3/4. We're also watching a cotton market up 41 at 88.76. That's the D's contract. All right, let's go from cotton to a certified crop advisor in Whitehall, Maryland. He's with the mill, and he's out in corn. It's Ben Hushon. Hi, Ben.
Good morning, Tony. Yes, we are. It's kind of interesting how the weather has changed. Those regular listeners, June and July, all I talked about was, boy, we're kind of missing some rain in this band, getting some, but not quite as much as we wish. And then that tide turned in August, and again over the weekend, we had another 1/2 inch to an inch, depending on the area you're in. And it is, August 24th right now. And for the viewers, we're walking out in corn that was planted in the middle of April, and we see the ear, the husk around the ear has started to turn brown. And of course, most of the listeners already know this. Part of the process of corn drying down is the moisture will leave the kernels of corn out through here and go out through the leaves, which is one of the many reasons that we do the fungicides and do so many things to try to keep this plant growing healthy as long as we can. So the drying process moves along also. And when we husk back these ears that were planted in early or late April, we're seeing corn denting. Broke a couple open. There's no black layer yet. But it's also another sign when we count these ears or count these rows. We're getting 16 to 18 rows around, which is great. But the viewers are looking, going, my goodness, Ben, you can't be very happy with that ear of corn. But again, 16, 18 rows round. We had enough moisture in May into early June. That's when the rows around are set, when that corn's at V6, which is around knee high. And that's when we started running out of rain. So that's when we took an ear that we hope would have 60 kernels or more in long, and we end up with one of these that are about 38 long, 40 long. But that's what Mother Nature is. Go to another field a 1/4 mile from here, and it's likely a whole different story. One other thing, if I have a minute, Tony, I happen to be standing beside a white post. It's a reminder to listeners. There are lots and lots of time and energy put in by folks like ourselves or various seed suppliers to have summer field days. Sign up for these. Ours happens to be this Wednesday, but they're in your neighborhood for the viewers and listeners. Sign up for them. There's always something to learn. I tell you what, the day we stop learning is probably the day our farm is going to start taking a turn for the worst.
Well, here's the beautiful thing about this. One, I get to see the cornfield from here. And the second part, you always teach me something. So, Ben, thanks for coming by. Great to see you. Ben Hushon is with the mill. All right. We'll break here. We'll come back and we'll talk more markets on the other side. This is Market Day Report.